From Paris to New York, you may have seen this next guest right here on 2K TV, and you might just be using his featured build in Season 5 community builds.
On the court for the visiting Dallas Mavericks. At power forward, Kyle Anderson. At center, Bo Holt. At the other forward position, Tim Hardaway Jr. At shooting guard, Kyrie Irving. At the other guard position, Luka Doncic. The head coach of the visiting team is Jason Kidd. Introducing the starting five for your Memphis Grizzlies. At center, 6'11", number 4, Steven Adams. Starting as shooting guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 8, Anthony Melton. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 22, Desmond Bain. At forward, 6'11", number 13, Jeff Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'3", number 12, John Moran. The head coach of your home team. Once again, the starter for your Memphis Grizzlies.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Anderson. And it's Bull in at the 5. And for the Grizzlies, the lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. D'Anthony Melton out there with John Morant. And it's Bain in at the 3. And the Stars are in full force tonight, Greg. One of the marquee matchups the NBA has to offer.
And games like this are what it's all about. You can feel the atmosphere change. And Kevin, no matter what, fans and pundits will be talking about this game tomorrow.
Now here's Irving in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Here's Bull, and no good. Adams, a nice D. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's up a 3. They get it back.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Hardaway against Bain. Hardaway goes in. Misses from close range. On the wing, Melton. The Mavericks pull it in. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with a win.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off. And had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
Since winning a title in 2011, Greg, Dallas has struggled replicating that kind of success.
Yeah, in the decade plus after that title, the Mavs have only won 2 playoff series. With the salary cap, draft, player movement, sustaining excellence has become pretty difficult for this bunch.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
That is great body control by Jaren Jackson. Takes the hit, completes the play, now gets to the line for one more.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat. You really get excited about Jackson's potential. The size, the agility, and the skill level to make an impact at both ends.
Now, here's Doncic. He had 25 points last game. That shot off. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Marcus Smart's checked in for Memphis.
Marcus Smart.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Doncic kicks to Irving. Here's Anderson. A second chance effort. Bull can't hit.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Adams taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Outside for Smart. And the 3-ball is good.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Payne against Hardaway. They can't stop the run with that one. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. In the corner, it's Melton. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Passes it to Adams. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Desmond Bane. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
Now Smart following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Bane passes to Adams. Over Anderson. And Bull pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Poked away. Hardaway dishes to Bull. Can they get it? The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Here's Melton. Here's Jackson. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Got a piece of it. Melton against Doncic. Melton's shot is good. Melton's got 5 points so far.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here is Hardaway. Boy, that win against the 76ers, he's another guy who really showed up to play. And it's Doncic missing. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Melton's got his third bucket of the night.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the three in today's game.
Now, here's Bain. Last game with 30 points. Here's Jackson. Plays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Anderson inside, guarded by Jackson. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Melton, and it's sent back by Irving.
And that's some crafty defense from Irving, managing to see that shot coming.
And that one is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Doncic with it. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Now Smart. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Mavericks trail by 7. And here is Doncic. He has 5.
And now only one away from being in the
Number
penalty.
32. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Now here's Hardy. Guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lively. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Here's Bain. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Out to Doncic. Pass to Hardy. And the rejection by Jackson.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pass to Christopher. Jackson with it. No good that time. Williams with the defensive effort. Now here's Hardy. Guarded by Smart. Doncic with the bucket.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And there's the pass to Bain. Tipped away. Williams with the steal. Here's Irving with the drive. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight to the inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Attacking the rag to great effect.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
And that one misses. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
You'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
Mavericks trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Lively. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
The Mavericks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Taking 2
And
shots.
how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
He hits both from the stripe. Now here's Rose. 9 points last game out. There's the drive. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That play was made by Derrick Rose because of his ability to play pick-and-roll basketball.
And he converts the layup. Doncic has got 9.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
I think they had some key takeaways from that one. Things they did well and things they can improve upon.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 5-point game. Five on the clock. Mavericks with the rebound.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
There's no end to the ways Doncic can score.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 3-point lead. Williams against Clark. Here's Rose. Excellent D there from Williams. Dallas has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Passes it to Hardy. Back to Williams. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Rose against Lewis. Now, here's Bain. He's guarded closely. Tries from 7. Pass to Christopher. Clark kicks to Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Fires top of the key. Hardy, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Clark finds Bain. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. They need this one. Nice D from Doncic. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Underway in the front court, along with Williams. Doncic out there with Hardy. And it's Bull in at the center, locking down the middle. The Mavericks trailing. Hardaway passes to Bull. And there's the drive. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Doncic against Morant. Jacks up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Grizzlies. Now here is Hardaway. He's guarded closer. Bull can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Clark kicks to Morant. Clark outside. Dishes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Doncic passes to Hardy. Knocked loose. Bull against Clark. Christopher. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we do in life normally, right?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And free throws go by the wayside because of Luka's dominance everywhere else on the floor, though he's got to improve from that area.
D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Josh Christopher. Anderson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Hardy. That one is no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
The 3 from Morant. The rebound by Anderson. Mavericks trail by 7. He kicks to Irving. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And the rejection by Clark. Down low, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bain went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. Here's Doncic, following the score by Memphis. Hardaway passes to Bull. Dallas moving it around. Anderson in the post. Jackson on him. Anderson can't get it to go. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Morant. And the layup falls. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Dallas calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Adams checked in. Now here is Hardaway. No scoring in this one. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
First personal foul.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
One shot.
That free throw good from Hardaway. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Smart up top, covered by Irving. Smart misses. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
Now, here's Bull. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Smart against Irving. Smart kicks to Melton. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Anderson. Good on the three-point shot. Bulls got 12 in the game.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Second personal foul.
These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season. In third, the Mavericks.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Now, here is Irving. Scoreless thus far. Now the pass to Doncic. Shoots the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And a quick look at some of the numbers for John Morant.
First team.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
For Memphis, Marcus Smart. 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Smart. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Melton against Hardaway. Here's Lively. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Morant passes to Jackson. Morant left side. Melton with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. Jackson misses.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Irving passes to Anderson. Right side Hardaway. Knocked away. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And then Morant rams it in.
A phenomenal defensive talent. Steven Adams knows how to position himself to steal the ball.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Smart against Irving. Nice shot by Smart.
Yeah, they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Irving with it. Still without a basket. And there's the foul on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Lewis is checked in. Morant against Lewis. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 15. Inside, here's Anderson. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant against Lewis. Dallas, no good that time either. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Melton finds Jackson over Lewis. Jackson misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Irving. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
The contact is not enough to prevent Kyrie Irving from hitting the shot. That's pure determination.
Pass to Jackson. Lets it go with the 3. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. And it's denied. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And Adams sends it back.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Nice touch on the back shot. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckles.
A different look for Dallas. Williams comes in for Anderson. And it's Hardy in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Lewis outside. Here's Lively. Offline with his 3. Memphis leading by 14. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bain against Irving. Over Bain. Irving, good. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Pass to Christopher. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. On defense, the Mavericks down by 12. In the corner, Irving with it. Lewis outside. It's deflected. Morant outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Morant's got 11 points.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Pass to Lively. It's rebounded by Memphis. Lewis covering. Lewis grabs the board. Mavericks trail by 14. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
There's the pass to Bain. Over Irving. Memphis the rebound. That one misses. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Irving. And it's blocked. Here's Christopher. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 to shoot. Now Morant launches it. No good.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the defense.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Grizzlies up by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Derek, what's the most important thing on defense, and how does that impact the offense?
Contesting their shots. They're a great three-point shooting team. We're just contesting, getting out and run. That's our favorite thing to do. Get out, run. We got bigs that can run, shooters on the floor, so open the floor up a little bit.
We'll see if you can keep the pace going in the second half, Derek. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. It was a fast pace for Memphis at the outset. Competing with a chip on their shoulders, they started things off with an 11-3 run. They gave up that nice early cushion, though, and by the end of one, it was just a one-point game. In quarter number 2, emotions began to flare as they ramped up their aggressiveness and were making things happen everywhere on the floor, enabling them to take a 12-point advantage into halftime. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Memphis played?
They were getting after it on the glass, like wild animals. They got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this. They won the hard hustle battle and stuff like that. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
Kenny, how do you think Dallas played?
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. The forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. DeAnthony Melton out there with John Morant. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And it goes down 2 points.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Outside Hardaway. Now, here's Bull. He's covered closely. Doncic outside. Just 4 to shoot. It's picked off. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
2.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Anthony Melton.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Melton. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Melton hits them both. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 16-point game. Over Morant. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 14.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Now, here's Melton. Passes it to Jackson. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Anderson kicks the ball. Doncic against Morant. Here's Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 9 points in the game so far.
A consistent threat offensively, even in the mid-range. Kyrie is so confident.
Pass to Bain. Left side Jackson. Over Anderson. Again Memphis.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Mavericks trail by 16. Doncic kicks the ball. And here's Anderson. Hasn't made one yet. Doncic outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Dallas shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Luka Doncic.
And the Grizzlies leading by 13. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Sinks the triple. Bain's got 7 points.
As steady as they come from 3, Desmond Bain is so crucial to this team's offense.
Irving with it. Now defended by Adams. Irving passes to Bull. Ball's knocked loose. Over in the corner, Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
And Adams kicks to Morant. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
John Morant.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On top of being an elite athlete and inside scorer, Ja Morant has a great feel for the game. He's an excellent playmaker.
Now here's Anderson. He has yet to score. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Morant surveying the D. Outside Jackson. Shoots over Doncic. Jackson misses. Mavericks trail by 14. Doncic passes to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
All right, then. The first ladies of the forum are ready to take the court. Give it up for a goal.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Marcus Smart comes in for Melton. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Ja Morant. Dallas on defense. Down by 12. Outside Jackson. There's the triple. The Grizzlies with another miss. For Dallas, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests, but he wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Outside, Payne. Offensive rebound. And it's Adams on the follow. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Anderson. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Cardi, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Anderson outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
One thing about Kyle Anderson, he's always had good balance, can absorb contact, and maintain his rhythm.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
You saw the talent from day one in Summer League. Anderson's one of those guys who can really get it done in a lot of different areas.
Now here's Adams. He's got 6. 6 to shoot. Rose. The Mavericks pull it in. Bulls got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And, you know, entering the draft, Ball was a polarizing prospect. Scouts didn't know who to compare him to, and maybe still haven't figured it out.
Doncic against Rose. Pass to Adams. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Adams has got 8.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Now, here's Bull. He's got 19. Here's Lively. The pass to Hardy. Three-pointer. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Friday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is the chance to create some separation.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Adams. And Dallas also making a switch. Lewis checked in for Luka Doncic. Rose finds Bain. Smart deciding where to go with it. And it's blocked. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Substitution for your Grizzlies, number 32, Josh Christopher.
Just 5 on the clock. Unloads. And it's Smart again missing. Left side Anderson. Feeds it to Bull. Banked in off the glass. Bull's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Dallas.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Bull covering. That one falls. He has 6.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Here's Hardy. Some solid defense from Clark. And the Grizzlies leading by 11 to the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Lewis down low. He's covered by Rose. Lewis misses. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Lewis. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Fades away. Bull can't hit. Memphis has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Smart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
As tough as they get, Smart, a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Williams is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Mavericks trail by 16. Passes to Lively. Now here's Williams. He's covered by Clark. Deep 2 from Anderson. No good again that time.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Anderson against Rose. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. Over Williams. Jackson misses.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
Anderson against Jackson. Anderson's shot is off.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Christopher drops in the layup for 2. Christopher's got 6.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Anderson outside.
2 minutes.
Rose against Lewis for 3.
A tough, hard-nosed guy. That's great defense by Derrick Rose.
Here's Smart into the lane, and it's blocked. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Memphis. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Mavericks on D. It's an 18-point game. To end the run. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now, here's Melton. 1:09 left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Here's Christopher. The shot, no good. And the shot goes in. Christopher's got 6 in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Lewis passes to Williams. Unloads from 9. Over Jackson, and the rejection by Jackson. He dishes it to Rose. 30 seconds left to play in the third, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Now here's Lewis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
He's off on the first. The Grizzlies making a switch here. And he sinks the second. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
14 foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Lewis against Morant. The kick out to Bain. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies lead by 19. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Then there's Bull. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Lively in at the 4 spot. Morant with the steal. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 19. Bull kicks to Irving. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
You have to love the imagination of Kyrie, able to get off his shot in traffic.
Clark outside, driving the lane, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, DeAnthony Melton.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Melton. Adams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Melton hits them both. And here are the Mavericks now. 19-point game. Doncic against Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
That free throw good from Doncic. Good on both. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Melton's shot is good.
As the point guard, this is Ja's responsibility. Nice job finding the open man.
Doncic passes to Bull. Here's Lively. Doncic outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Doncic has got 14 points now in the second half. Here's Melton. Adams trying to free himself up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
His 4th personal foul.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
At the line for your Grizzlies, D'Anthony Melton.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Mavericks trailed by 19. Doncic looking it over. And the dunk by Bol.
And guys, this is kind of Bol's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
Melton, good, and a nice assist from Morant. Melton's got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Bane against Hardaway.
I love how aggressive Bane is on defense. He doesn't give his man much room to work with.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Elton kicks to Adams. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Anderson, he's checked in for Dallas. And the Mavericks call time here.
Let's turn up the noise and give a big welcome to your Grizzlies. Give them a round of applause, everyone. Your Grizzlies dancing.
Pass to Irving. And the rejection by Jackson. Down low. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. This is how they like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Morant against Doncic. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Mavericks trailed by 21. Doncic outside. Jackson against Anderson. The dish to Bol. Yep, that one goes. Bol's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Morant passes to Bane. The rebound by Anderson. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Mavericks. Here's Bol. Buries it down low. 27 points for Bol.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Now here's Morant for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask
for. The 3 for Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 31 points.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Count it. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
Boy, Ja Morant continues to impress with his balance and body control. He has a knack for hitting shots through contact.
Now, here's Doncic. Bull inside. Adams on him. Bull, that's good.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Morant dishes to Adams. Over Bull. Adams' shot is off.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
To the paint. Back to Doncic. Oh, an easy two from Doncic.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And the pass to Melton. On the wing, Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Pressing the action, getting himself to the line. Nice job by Desmond.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Bane.
And Smitty, the last pick of the first round in that 2020 NBA draft. Desmond Bane loves proving the doubters wrong.
GA, every season, he seems to take another leap. Now one of the league's premier three-point shooters and a terrific all-around player.
Smart's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. And Bane drops them both.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bane can shoot it from all over.
Pass to Hardaway. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's tipped. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Christopher's checked in. Fires the 3. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Shooting 5 for 8.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Doncic with it. Now defended by Adams. Doncic against Adams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 20. Right side, Smart. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment that it is far more than just a game.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Dallas. And stolen by Bull. And Anderson kicks to Hardaway. Looking to end his cold spell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Christopher, covered by Irving. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic from way outside.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Pass to Jackson. Over Anderson. Jackson misses. Mavericks trail by 15. Anderson with the ball. Outguarded by Smart. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Elton's checked in. And so here is Dallas. Got a piece of it. Here's Doncic. Good work defensively by Smart.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
There's the three. They grabbed their own miss. There's Jackson with the three. Doesn't go for him. Mavericks trail by 15. And Anderson slams it in.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Outside, Smart. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
But how about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Count that one. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
Bull against Bain, and that one drops for him. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Now here's Smart, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Adams. Clock at 6, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here's Memphis. Shot clock at 5. Poke loose. Jackson passes to Adams from deep three-point land. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So, Steve, you were drafted by the Heat, a young expansion team at the time down in Miami. But if you had to choose, which city would you give an expansion team to right now?
I think Seattle and Las Vegas are at the top of everyone's list. San Diego would be nice because I love to travel there. I love when Vancouver had a team. How about bringing that team back, Kevin?
Doncic passes to Anderson. Irving with a clean look. Another three for Dallas.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Grizzlies.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
That's breathing a huge sigh of relief, guys. They're on their way to a win here, avoiding losing all 4 games of the season series.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jaren Jackson.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
Buries it from three-point range. Melton's got 30.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Shoots from the line, and the rejection by Jackson. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody has the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we're behind you, so.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.